早安，花花早安，然后长衣安安，菲比安安，新欢安安，水杯安安，灰安安，没有蓝猫可以贴，怎样啦？什么东西啦？哎呦，我叫哈密瓜。
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
喝水。好，今天要做什么？看一下。我有一个任务永远没办法解，因为我没钱干。还要1000块钱，很贵。你跑来林口买饮料，差点没中啊！你怎么跑那么远啊？太远了吧？嗯，你怎么在这里？哦，不同人。嗯，哦，读取中，请稍后。啊，我的饮料呢？你有没有要帮我买？
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
为什么
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks.
为什么游戏的讲话声音又变超大声的？这是
You
干。
see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl, and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved,
I'm
fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself. But I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's alright. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
开始好想睡觉。
What have you got yourself into?
我每次都按错，他要按左右键，然后我都会按成那个 兔子，哎，兔子安安。哦吼，感谢兔子的11个月。你这个玩一半而已，但是你开锁已经练满了。可是那个猴子不是很难找吗？那个星星不是超难找的吗？那个你全部找到了。魔法盗贼一言不合索命咒，靠腰。
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
你找了2个小时多，靠腰要找很久哎。怎么了？怎么会突然看到我
Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Much too slow.
我靠
Accio!
啊？他怎么会突然看到我？
Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
哎，
This is impossible! Accio! Defender!
怎么那么多人？
Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Defender! Now to find out what
还
happened.
好我有看到靠腰，因为我刚没看到他，我看不到他，所以我想说应该是不会被看到吧，结果还是被看到了，干！我要找啥？
Revelio.
熊熊安安，
Confringo.
要怎么打？还有啥要捡吗？这个哦，日记找到了 ，Run Rock 罕见金属。
Revelio.
我还有什么东西没找到吗？桌上没有书啦。诶，雪狼安安，你是蛇院哦？干，那你是鸡巴人哎！干，在游戏里面遇到的蛇院的人都挺鸡巴的呢。什么史莱哲林？嗯，这里我什么东西没有拿到啊？
Revelio.
调查营地已寻哦，这个靠腰是怎么还有
Adelaide
一个？
said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
OK，
This looks intriguing.
豪华狗狗。你不鸡巴，你只是个贪财的盗贼。你是不是黑巫师？你是不是都在欺负别人？使用罗兰德的地图追踪他的行踪。我看一下，有我的地图呢，看无啥有。在干嘛？你的地图长这样吗？ 这个叉叉他妈在哪里？我根本不知道嘞！他妈的，这在画什么小？你劫富济贫就是那个贫，说的可真好。我看一下哦。 但我看不懂他的地图呢。他妈，这个地图是他妈哪国的地图？他妈画成这样。哎，他妈看不懂呢。不是啊，就已经开头就看不懂了。可是你在地图，你在扫把上不能扫描啊，所以也没什么意义啊。没有啊，这个任务是开放式的，怎么可能有目标？啊，他这个不是村庄哦，他这个是在野外的哦，这不是村庄的任务。沿着一条路走，然后看到有没有那个破碎的，这里，
Accio. Confringo. Findo.
哦，靠腰。
Levioso.
Is this your best?
Confringo.
我伤害好低哦。
The beasts are safer now. I know what that means. Merlin trial. A
我
rock
们有相
formation.
近葵，
That's
这
the
边有一个
first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
我不是可以大概定位？没有啊，他没有定啊，他定不了啊，就大地图上没有东西啊，不然我也想。
Confringo. Revelio.
哦，这是解谜的东西了，这个是梅林的那个解谜。哇，你当初怎么破了？我怎么知道？要问你啊，干！你看，这他妈怎么？这他妈没有任何的目标啊，而且一定在附近，这个任务一定在附近。所以我就说你他妈在搞哦！这个任务是那个，这个任务你解过了吗？我怎么觉得你可能没解过这任务？我已经标了啦，不要再哭了啦！他妈云玩家，操！干他妈逼我骂你！你有没有看到这边？你有没有看到这里？我已经标了，哥闭嘴！你有没有看到这里？你有没有看到地图上面？我已经标了，干开放式任务没有可用的路线，可以了吗？闭嘴！操！任务名称是什么？罗兰德·欧克斯的故事，可以了吗？建议等级10。 路哦，我觉得沿着路走可能可以找到，因为他有画一条路，他的那个地图上面，他的那个大便地图上面有画一条路，所以我跟着路走，可能可以找到吗？就是他说会路过几个残骸嘛，我刚刚往右走没看到东西，那我就是往左走好了。房子没有断垣残壁啊，是这个吗？一进来就大便地图，安安，呀呀安安。
Revelio，
我好像收过了，这是什么东西？哦，嗯。然后比利安安，这个啊，你跟我说这是不是大便地图就好了？我看一下，这完全看不懂，这什么东西啊？我有遇到一个断垣残壁的，一个断垣残壁。什么？从找到地图的地方往西走，沿着废墟往西。西是哪边？这边有个营地。
Confringo, Defender, Accio,
What have you
Protego,
done?
Stupid, Accio, Levioso, Confringo, Defender.
哪边有废墟？你的记忆停留在好几个月前的进度，干啊！你就没有玩完哦，在哭哦！我再跑回去看，但这个任务你有完成，那你好像很厉害哦。往西走，西是哪边？西是这边哦，不是这附近。西呀、还是这个？它的西在上面，你们西的不是、啊？我是说，嘿，西。我往上面走看看，因为我看到有废墟的地方就那边而已啊。这是一种废墟吗？这里有个营地，有传送点，那不就这个？这是杰多的墓穴呢。这里哦，这附近有传送点没错啊。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
我觉得应该不是这里。 还是你说这里？废墟哦，这里有一个大废墟啦，我觉得有可能，也有可能是这里就是了。完了，你打字不够快，我已经飞出来了。我刚刚箭头是往哪个方向？我不知道，一直飞的边缘。你可以打慢一点，没关系。你要不一次打完好了，干。这上面会显示房子哎，这是房子吗？哦，好像是哎。好，吃饭吃。往左到底这个地方啊、哦。吃都吃。不过从那边要怎么往这边走啊？哇，真的有超大废墟耶！那个是废墟没错吧？我干
Confringo. Accio. Defender. Protego.
Đây. Oh!
Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
这边怎么那么危险？
What do we have here? Accio! Confringo! Defender!
Nice try.
Protego! Stupefy!
Won't get away with that.
Oh,
Goodness.
变那么
Not a
恐怖、
party to attend by myself. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
What's going on out there?
Petrificus totalis.
哦，潜行好好玩。
Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need.
啊，还是可以的，可以。 不过我还是觉得你前面很靠背，他就没有标记吼，干。
Petrificus totalis.
Not quiet enough.
Lumos. Lumos.
我这按错了，哦。
Confringo. Defender. Levioso.
你把这个当刺客教条在玩，可以耶。这因为他可以马上击杀。他如果用整整实话的话，可以马上击杀，所以是可以当刺客教条玩，没问题的。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔 ，Snake。
Lumos.
What was
Arresto
that?
moment.
靠腰。
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Someone there?
Petrificus totalis.
Wait a moment. You will regret coming here.
呜呼！干嘛？哎、啊，他怎么一头撞死了？什么鬼？
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
他刚怎么看到我的？
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
来喽，打副本喽！
What will we find in here? Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around. Is somebody there? Hello? Well, something made a sound. Must have been slowly. I know I heard something that time.
Petrificus totalis. Hello, Hamora.
不要在巫师世界当刺客啦，靠腰！我不止当刺客，我还当开锁师傅嘞。
Who's there?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
哦，宝箱。
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts
看
were
乐
spot
色。
on. Accio. Confringo, defender.
这样可以吗？你爽了吗？
You only have Ranrock to blame.
爽吗，宝贝？哦，我说嗨。哎，上面是不是有东西？
Revelio.
没有哎。哇，这人那么多！
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Confringo. Defender. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Confringo.
I should have been dead.
哪里？哎，大哥，
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
大哥不要激动，哦。哎，我的筒子干！
Accio. Confringo.
No!
啊！
I will make you pay.
Protego. Confringo. Defender.
What's that?
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
好。没有东西哦。怎么可以没有东西？哈哈哦。
A boiler door. How to open it?
3块，干他妈这游戏真的很难赚钱哎。3块我是要买啥？糖果。糖啊可能都无够。现在一颗糖果要多少？5块钱，好贵。
Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
”哇他妈里面更多人！我操！我把外面那个清一清，就是有东西能捡的先捡一捡好了。
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Stand there. Protego. Stupid child. Levioso. Confringo. Much too slow.
Oi.
Defender. Protego. Stupid child. That was Levioso. Confringo.
No!
真的假的？这个地方是10等的任务哦。这里面怪放那么多10等，来这边打不会出事情。
Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any
现在糖也是很贵的，贵的。
chance to boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
结果我意外找到欧克斯了。我本来想说可能会很难找，
Revelio.
附近没东西。哦，有哎，13块，有够抠哎。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
好诶，我的装备难以买，靠腰。完了，欠钱，没有钱了。大家应该是有听到吧？反正就是主角应该是知道了啦。来了
Confringo!
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau!
哎，干！
Confringo!
Little magic trick! I won't rest!
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Potato!
Why can't I hit you?
还有没？还有没有人？还有，还多。
Afraid to fight? Such
Confringo!
arrogance.
Defender!
I won't rest.
Potato!
How nice. Don't buy. A miss. I won't rest.
啊！
You're dead.
Confringo!
I've
Defender!
been fighting since before you.
不是，呜呼！我躲过了。
You won't stop me.
Levioso! Confringo!
Predictable. You explain.
Levioso! Defender!
Not quick enough.
Confringo!
我靠！
Prepare to surrender now.
Levioso! Defender! Confringo!
Was that your best?
你不要一直用这招好不好？
Protego! Levioso! Confringo! Accio!
Losing.
哦吼！干，他一直用我不能反击的招。喝水喝。神来药。神。还有没有人？还有哎。
Next time.
Confringo!
What was that?
Accio! Confringo! Defender! Levioso!
Well, this doesn't. You won't get away with that. What?
哎，对，我可以装那个哎，这个。
Expelliarmus!
我可以用去武器走，然后把他的武器拿过来丢他，呵呵。
Revelio!
装备又满啦，太难过了。马师傅安安，干他为什么一直都是比较低级的装备啊？没有比较高级的装备。
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
这附近是不是还有一个门？哦，这里还有一个门呢。
Accio!
哦不对，它在上面，靠腰。这怎么上去？迪迪安安，雷魂克劳猫安安。哦，好诶，回魔神药。这里好多东西哦，可是钱还是很少。这游戏真的超难赚钱的，让我出去。这是什么
Accio! Confringo!
嗯
Accio! Fringo.
哎，为什么这边？啊，他不让我跳下去，机车。哎。哦，那个凹下去的地方在这里了，靠腰，它那个上下层的关系没有用的很明显。我装备怎么一直满
Revelio.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank you.
给你，不要紧张。我觉得不是跳跃力不足只是它游戏给的那个自由度不够。
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately.
搞反了吧？我是来救你的，然后你跟我说那个，
I've dealt with these
那里
goblins
很危
before.
险。
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me.
啊，他把你的钱偷走了，那可以找回来再给我一点吗？
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
所以是遇到坏人的那个哥布林的妖精，然后现在觉得所有的巫师都是坏人这样。
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
我发现主角做的任务好像都不太能，就是拿到一些
Mr.
好
Oakes
东
was
西
lucky.
呢。
Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
内底那有够一个人，你想？安奈无伊啊，靠腰。好，先去村庄一趟好了。我这边不能开，我不能开地图。哎，看我要地图发使用。我还要走出去才能用，是不是？真的是哇！出去。12块， 任务结束之后，你还不帮我传送出去，你很棒哎！这是什么
Confringo. Revelio.
哦，这是地下城哦，这里面还有东西耶！哇哦！嗨，
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
这样这边打越多的话，你拿到的那个是什么的？以后打兰洛克之后会人会越少吗？有这种设定吗？
Revelio.
没有，好。我想说，哇，还有这种设定的话，那好像也是。我干你老师啊！我要出去了，我要出去了，我要出去了，我要离开这个伤心地。等一下，包包永远他妈是满的，操！先去把东西卖一卖吧，我要离开这个伤心地了，真的是哭啊！我要怎么离开？离开路在哪？Where can I 离开？有啊，我要去卖了，正要去，只是包包有限制，我没有那个香锦叶哦，那个我没有了，所以我没办法解梅林的那个试炼。呀，外面又有人哦。
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
哦嗨，你有没有考虑下来啊？
I feel as though you're not even trying.
我要怎么上去啊？
What went on here, I wonder?
对啊，这要怎么上去？
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
这要怎么上去？
Revelio.
Goblins will finally.
不是啊，应该有地方可以用走的上去吧？不然他们怎么去上面的 ？Hello。 不是啊，这应该可以不靠扫把上去吧？然后那个一定要靠扫把的。
I know I heard something that time.
这什么地方？为什么有三怪？哦
An
Accio.
intruder!
Confringo.
As if you could best the likes of me.
啊！
Protego. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
啊，怎么掉下去了？
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
是啊，为什么有三怪？可以不要吗？很难。
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
拿东西砸别人都好，感觉好开心哦。
Revelio.
哦，在这。哦，好。 对啊，这边要怎么上来啊？我都没看到路。
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
哎，我看22等。
Confringo, Expelliarmus. Protego, Stupefy.
我有高低差，你输了。你有高低差，我有高低优势。哦。他要卡在那边卡多久
Protego, Confringo.
所以他要过来了吗 ？Hello。哦有他过来了。
Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
哇靠！
Protego. Stupefy.
Confringo. 好爽哦
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
哎。
Stupefy.
Ha 快乐。
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
没事，他很 happy， 他看起来超 happy 的。干，我的包包还是满的，我要去买东西了。happy。happy 哈。
You're back. Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping
降过多少
by.
钱？
Hope to
我
see
看一
you
下，
again.
忘记看了。2937，可以了。我解任务，就是
You'll be
并解掉
thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? there's another course near Irondale that
我不真想玩那个扫把，扫把的控制对我来说好难哦。
It may help me as I develop the next.
好难。
Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you.
拒绝
I
上
know
岛
this
从
recent
你我
success
做
was
起，
only
靠
the
背。
beginning of what I
这
can
这
do
这
for
这
Broomfly.
应该是不会塞扫帚啦，或者是撞扫帚的
Report
问
back
题，
as
应
soon
该
as
是
you
没这
can,
问题。
and we'll be off to the races.
Rises，
Off to the races then.
我记得我还要去，然后我记得这边有任务，我可以直接接。这个3根扫帚，3只雨伞标。
Glad you came.
安安，
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
什么 racist 啊？
I
靠腰。
did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients
我
for
记
her
得那个
supply of
地
Wiggenweld
地下
potion.
城，就是那个
And
副本里
you
面拿到
could
好多回
retrieve
魔神
something
药
of。mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Memories。
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer.
回神
She's
魔
been
药，回
supplying
魔
travelling
神药。
vendors with Wiggenweld potion.
哦，现在是吃
An
饭时
ordinary
间，
precautions
准
that
时没办
has,
法准时下班，
unfortunately,
哭了，
become a necessity.
加油！
What with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me. And
所
to
以
Dorothy.
这一部
Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
最大的反派应该就是那个了
You'll
吧
find the hamlet
跟
just
Rock-
north of Hogsmeade.
跟
Please do
Rockwood
give Dot my love.
霍克伍德世界地图，直接飞过去。哎，我记得我有去过霍格比村啊，为什么没有开过他的那个点？啊，哭啊！啊，算了，走出去吧，走出去用扫把飞。我要用力飞。这到底是我的显卡不够力，还是什么原因？就是我在外面跑的时候会不到50帧，而且会有掉帧的问题。我有3080呢，哦3080，看这里还不能，这里还不能，还没出城。哦3080，不管有多远，超越了极限。
This place has seen better days.
安，到了。我记得我有来过这里啊，为什么会没有开过这个地方
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Not sure how I'd fare in a little.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
开。新的握把，好诶。
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
高拱门，我为什么现在拿到的那啥，都拿到的装备都那么烂？哇
Aloha Mora.
我真的是哭。随便都可以啊，不过我会推荐你买 Xbox 啦。
Revelio.
PS4啊也行，PS4其实也行。我看一下还有哪里有箱子呢？擅闯民宅，什么擅闯民宅？我叫贼富济贫。看你习惯用哪一个就用哪一个，就是那么简单。
Shame Bardolph thought dark
对
magic was
差点忘记还有那个要拿。
I reckon Rookwood played a hand in his disappearance.
Revelio.
啊？这在里面吗？还真的在里面。南瓜汽水，为什么要做南瓜口味的汽水？贼不济贫，最佳一点靠腰。
Should have returned by now.
贫是我自己
Had
啊。
by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
我很多。
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps
怎么
on his
我
way
又
to
要
see
我又
her.
要找什么东西
He
啊？
made
把
it
盒子
home.
丢在洞穴里面，
But
干
I fear he
我他
dropped
妈
the
又要去
box
找
in the
东西了，
cavern.
谢谢大家。
The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends.
讲述着美好回忆，靠腰妈是信而
I
已。
even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us.
我现在希望
Thought she might
就是我姐姐
enjoy
问你们可以
reading
给我
it.
钱，你知道吗
I？know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed.
钱
and
歹
yet
趁啦，
remain the
即
same.
马欠钱个不爱花钱，干。
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What's she
Hogwarts
like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden, learned it all from
啊，
her
不过是
muggle
说这游
parents, if
戏
you
的
can
那
believe
个
it.
它虽然是开放世界，不过它
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
没有到
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to
会
collect
让人
those
很
hawk
想要
lamps. I and the vendors I help would
一直逛这个
greatly
地图。
appreciate it.
找到大洞穴并进入其中，找到很大的洞穴哦，找很大哦，这是多远？哦，火灰蛇蛋耶，原来这里。哦，你半夜拿着平板直接睡着，好。靠腰啊，在哪里啊？妈的，导航坏掉啦！干你娘！至少不是在电脑桌前的。好了啦，你真的是他妈那个叫什么？生活习惯很差。不是那种
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
哦，哇，看这外面有怪物哎！我不也哪有？我肯定是没有的好吗？生活作息最规律的，干又是一个地层。
But I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters.
哇，我
Let's
吹
have a
灰
look。around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Protego. Confringo.
你最规律了，菲比，你再想想。要干！妈的，恐怖死了！那个会刺人呢，是刺的。这边的怪物是什么怪物啊？
Confringo.
我怕，我觉得有点不太好的预感。我说你有很规律吗？你做了什么？你不是也都很奇怪的时间才睡觉吗？
Revelio.
嗯，那个地方怎么走？哦，你是说最规律的问号 ？OK， 好，看错了，拍谁？好，睡醒半夜才出现，好。就是谢谢大家 bug。我没有按任何东西，我没有。fuck！ 照理来说，我不是可以下去吗？干嘛啦？哦，这游戏很多 bug 呢，干。
That's all the Hawk Clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
好会喘，靠腰。
Revelio.
请问这是足球员的必备技能摔倒吗？是。
Revelio.
我好像只能往下滑，靠背。哎。
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Stupefy! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
我靠，要那么快哦！
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
哦干，那么快，太快了
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
哎，好哎，过了。
One less foul.
他为什么可以就是还没看到举起来，他就把东西丢出来了？音乐88，慢修慢修。山怪鼻涕。啊啊
Confringo!
干！哦，用卢莫斯就可以了，是不是？
Accio!
我想说他们只怕火，我不知道啊。
Lumos!
他们怕光哦，真的哎，我以为他们怕的是火，笑死。松鼠，裤子里面所有松鼠。 酱油夸布尼可以这样跳，松鼠，松鼠，一言不合就烧毁。我想说它是树根嘛。哦，亲爱的希罗娜，好。OK， 这里好。
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
我这里还有一张雷文克劳哦，魁地奇杯赛，生日快乐！
I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
结束。现在他们比较怕我，没有，我最和蔼可亲的，怎么会怕我呢？ 善解人意、和蔼可亲、可爱蓝猫。什么意思？我想要先回那个。 还好这游戏可以传送哦，因为如果跟风之谷一样不能传送哦，每个地图一张一张慢慢跑，我他妈还不吐血。
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did.
Rookwood?
I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would
我
be
觉得我支线好像
appreciated.
越接越多嘞。
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for
现
us.
摘草药。
When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolph and I grew up
My
here.
home.
No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
所以他们的出现反而是让那个
This is our
那个
home.
怎么讲，让他们更讨厌妖精。拿赏10个金币。
Tips in the hat, if you please.
不要。
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
清除妖精营地，来喽！荣恩，你看这比魔杖还好用啊！有一把枪，我给你全世界。
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No! How, you're really not very good at it. Someone's here. How nice of you. Not quiet enough. I won't rest until you're
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
showing off, are we? No!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso!
No! I will make you.
Confringo!
Are we?
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go.
这里应该有箱子吧？
Revelio!
啊，没有，干啊，那么笨哦！哦，不是这个啦，没有箱子，好大。不留油粮有什么？不油粮油粮什么东西啊？雷诺老师安安。
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Deserve better than
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego!
Why
Stupid
drag
one!
this out longer than necessary?
But this is sad.
Confringo! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Accio!
哇看！
And utterly pitiful this
Confringo.
time.
Accio.
锵！干拿铁针打人好痛哦！
One less human. Such quiet grapple.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
哇干！等一下我没看到啊！
I will make you pay.
哎，
Someone been taken out.
Accio.
哇干！不是哦，
Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
还有没？
Over here.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
好，
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
哈，这个营地也没东西哦。哇！好，回家回家。2个营地都没东西，我希望我把它打掉之后，他会给我钱哦，给我一点钱，拜托，就很穷。Give me some money.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
给对
I
方来
managed
个
to
出
catch them
其
off
不意。
guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend.
出其
This
不
will
意。
not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
干姐，这个任务真的是都没有东西耶，我真的是差。OK， 然后呢？看错了，火米村这里，这个我要怎么样才可以让我的帧数高一点呢、啊？我是有什么东西卡住，所以帧数很低吗 ？I don't know。我看看，工作管理员 ，CPU 90%，GPU 31%，根本没有在出力啊，笑死 ！What the hell 啊？我看一下，我现在这游戏里面 GPU 39、35，应该是 CPU 瓶颈啊。应该是 CPU 瓶颈。那个，因为我在开实况的关系，游戏没优化好，我不知道。
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I miss cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is.
Garlic.
Still one of my dearest friends.
教授，姜。
I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom but
对
particularly
咖喱
one
可是
who
算，拍
doubted
谁？
they
我
ever
刚搞错
would.
了，ginger 才是姜。
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You
不
two
愧
seem
不
to have
愧
a lot of
是
fun together.
不愧是
We
这个
do.
马师傅。
She taught me so much during my summers with
英
her and
文博
Aiden.
士。哎
I shall be the first to admit that
没
adolescents
事
aren't
对
always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles.
留学
But the
归国，
depth
英
of
文
their
大师。
kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through, well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
哦，我现在 CPU 85%，GPU 38%，
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping
然
to
后
save the village from those
FPS
trolls.
68%。我真的是操！哦，那是，我现在 FPS 只有40几，我真的是不知道为什么。I don't know why。天空品质、叶子、阴影、纹理、视距、人口，我也把光线追踪关掉了。所以那个种花教授是酒吧老板的同学，是换了啦，4090，干你倒是给我钱，哭啊！雾的品质，这个可以考了，套用，有没有比较好一点啊？48没有哎、我的那个没有上去啊，我 CPU 的使用率还增加了，是91%，到底是为什么啊？我觉得我的 OBS 只占3.8%，所以跟 OBS 绝对没关系啊！啊，实际上是怎样 ？fuck， 对吧？所以是为什么？是什么东西让我的那个让我那么歪？好，继续解任务。这个我先不解，这个要慢慢解，这个也是慢慢解的任务。兄弟的守护者，兄弟，我觉得应该可以直接去打主线的。好，我们去打主线。对，在。然后，挑战还有，这个我也，靠腰我新的，我还以为我拿到什么新东西，结果不是。天赋兄弟，我有2点可用的，我看一下。我想要先点咒，对吧？支线很多可以慢慢玩。没有，我要解的，我主要想解的东西是跟魔法有关的支线，那个我解，然后再来是主线，就这样，就解这2个。对，我的手把在漂移，操！哦，好，没事了。滴酱我比较少用，对啊，拉锁术是把对方穿透，拉我压煞，点这个。然后，他妈万应式的东西我真没有很想点，因为药水的时间超级短，制空敌人。这个。线型，这个还好。啊，增加回魔吧。 然后我们去把东西卖掉，然后去打主线的。卖掉，把你阿妈卖掉。卖东西的店在哪？之前不能卖东西。好。
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
更强的眼镜。
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
好，然后对我买一个那个，我拿来种一点东西呀，中型盆栽的，买这个好了，这可以买了。
Nothing like finding just the right thing.
知性魔法蓝猫啊，知性，我有知性哦。然后我们去买一下那个，我希望我知道路怎么走。这个是猪头。
What do we have here? A demiguise.
啊？这里有幻影员。干，我还是开地图好了，笑死！我要去这里。哦，从这里啦，靠腰啊，走错桥了。
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant
Oh,
surprise!
it's me, Mario. 我要这个，让我才能
Now,
去
you
接
let me
任
know
务。
if there's anything else I can help you with.
还是这两个我也买了，不对，我没钱，算了。好，
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
收都收这个世界地图。What the fuck? What the？ 好，我先去解霍格华兹。谢谢大家，霍格华兹先解。干！我一直按错，我每次都按成 RB， 这个要用那个方向键按。这个在哪里啊？这是什么地方？没有钱啦，2000块钱只剩下700多块了。不然的话，种一种自己就不缺那些材料了。往下走是不是？下。支线不要手痒去解支线，不可以。迪克，往上还是往下？往上。
What do you want?
What do you want? 好多任务，学校里面好多任务。
Revelio.
哦，回来。
Accio. Revelio.
好，没有了。支线我快来啊！不要，支线太多了，这个等主线打差不多再去，不然很累呢。这里有一个呼噜焰，可是这个呼噜焰到底在哪里啊？我都没看到它，这附近有一个。哇，哪边啊？哎，算了，放弃。哦，他啊，靠腰， 我没有仔细看那个是迪克，靠呗，万一是的。
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it
我可以抓幻不是神兽，幻兽随便了。帕鲁，哇，可以抓帕鲁的。
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
奇兽啦，奇兽。
Pleasant little breed.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then.
不要啦，我还想要在万应室里面待一下，可以吗？
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go. 好，中！哦，我可以中这个了，太好了。好。
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect.
还是买断型的，对啊，买断了。他那个可以一直中。
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
How can I drop? 这是要放进去。
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
All right. 就这样抓捕带。靠腰。哦，吸进来了。
You got one.
你想看看你的袋子里面吗？靠腰哦。为什么你讲出来感觉涩涩的？我的天啊
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right.
挑
Where would I
哑
find
鸟
one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful.
并没有想多
Deke
了。
has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
嗨，我要去找这个离我多远？好远。好。 我要用力飞。对啊，我在空中飞，我的 FPS 可以到60、70啊？为什么？为什么？啊，我回到地上，我就是个。叮叮。安南。
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all
对
the
啊，我
poachers
回
in
地
the
面，我就
area.
掉帧，我在
Perhaps we
天
should
空飞，
work
我没事。
quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Levioso. Okay.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Go be waiting. How can I can in this enter. 不是 Lumos 靠腰。
Accio. Expelliarmus.
哎，不是。
Oh, no, you don't.
哎，进来了。
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
所以是羽龙府吗？奶茶啦！这是地图边界的。哦，这里有一个呼噜燕。拜月兽巢。
Hello, Deke.
Hello,
Is this
Deke.
the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until
我终于开始
nightfall
默
to
默
see
承认
them.
这个称呼了，不然你现在进来，你现在进 DC 来跟我，你现在进 DC， 然后直接喊要不要，你直接
Deke's
叫。
prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his households were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Waiting for your return. OK， 我们要等到晚上。但凡发音不标准一点，人名直接变成不可描述之物。你知道拼音其实是一样的吗？这都一样，你知道吗？好扯哦，想听你叫，你叫啊！
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Now, I'm only trying to help.
我靠，这么难抓哦！没事，我大概知道怎么处理的。他刚说 Levioso 嘛。
Accio.
哎，进来了。
I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
回去万应室。好。
There you are.
我的桌子没了。
We need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But not enough room to
因为
let
你
them
忘
out
记他的
here.
教学了，哭啊！
Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at
什
all.
么好色，什么东西又什么色色。
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens!
Oh.
You've done it!
But what
是一
is
个
it?
温室是不是？
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
哦，好诶，我又可以解那个任务了。好，走喽。哦，干好多落叶，家里好乱，靠腰哦，没有落叶好吗？没有落叶。哦，这边是养奇兽的房间呢。
Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Let them see her new home. Oh.
Oh,
它怎么长得那么吉娃娃？
oh! Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in
那个
need,
拜月兽
and
不管怎么
she'll
看
give
都
you
是
a
长
fair
颈吉
price
娃
for
娃，
them.
靠北。
Speaking of care, Beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have
感觉是可以玩很久，如果你很喜欢的话，可以玩很久那种游戏。啊，鸟嘞，靠边鸟嘞。鸟呢？啊，我的鸟呢？干鸟呢？
Revelio.
啊？哦，哦，又看到他了。他翻裤子靠腰、哦。
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
这个织布机。 哪一边是正面啊？这东西哪一边是正面、啊？应该是这样吧。哦。 就这样，我要升级一次吗？好，新增特性。哇，这个特性要那么要我拿不到的材料，这项特性的威力太过强大，不适用于这项物品。好，我只能先随便按一个了吗？22令。
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
好诶，看一下。哇，啊，这什么东西还比较烂哦？是38是怎样？52、40，我是不是拿到太强的那个装备了？ 可以自己织布了，所以我要做衣服了吗？靠腰。换一下衣服。魔法手柄，这个好像还好，我觉得这个还是比较好看。好，迪克在哪？哦。
I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
好诶，任务完成。 我想要等这个好，我再出去。路上顺便解一下任务，3分钟。庄园的阴影下，好，这个它多久可以喂一次？ Hello， 21分，啊，是蛮久的。这边还会有一些免费的素材可以给你解，挺好。不过这地方的地图多大、啊？不知道。25分一次，对啊，25分一次，差不多。免费的素材，这边可以飞吗？这边不能飞，好。 就是这样，这地方可以大成这样哦，哦，哇，什么都有哎、欸，这边，你是安安大哥哥，为什么我觉得我称号越来越夸张了？呵。 3分钟了吧？1分钟，好。我要解任务，让我解。我看一下，14瓶哦，这个不能一次做很多瓶诶，有点亏。对，应该是有水深的，没错。 一次只能做1瓶 ，not really good。我叔叔是你靠，我有点想叫饮料喝耶。饮料，我爷爷靠呀妈愈叫愈夸张。大宇是谁啦？不认识啦，谁呀？啊，我有2个中型盆栽哦，那么好、哦，真的假的？啊，我要那么多有何用？有用吗？啊，还真他妈有用哎！太好了，我可以种一堆香锦葵。
Deek's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
哎，干2秒，好1秒，好走 ，OK， 出门。世界地图，我看一下哦，好远哦，我看一下这一路上有几个点啊？这个点我想要先去，这样子，然后我飞这边。 这叫什么？多益善，好，益善。
Revelio。
这是等级几的锁。
Alohomora。
Alohomora。
Revelio。Mine now, demiguys。
好诶，月亮。 还好，我刚刚选的是那个手套，所以比较不会有那个浪费的问题。强制我要给人家升级，好，接下来是。 哦，干，从这边走比较快哦。他那个时候叫我绕这边绕一大圈，也是在哈喽。啊，好了，走这个点吧。
That was a good haul. It's always a pleasant surprise.
这个地上好像没看到什么东西，有洞窟了。洞窟还好，我比较想要解那个解梅林的任务。然后呢，最后一个了，罗克伍城堡 （Rockwood）。哎，这附近没有梅林的任务哎，有个箱子哎。哦，这里有一个营地。 Hello. Here we go. Here we go.
How nice of you to stop by.
Go.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
哦，怎么了？嗨。
Protego. Stupid one.
What?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
不是，哎呦！对不起，这人太多哦。
Protego. Stupid.
I won't rest. No!
Oh.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. No! Accio. Expelliarmus.
枪。啊，好，可以了，没
Your
事没
blood's
事，
on Ranrock's hands.
大家都没事没事没事。这里哪里有箱子？哪里？
Revelio.
哦，有了新的任务。
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
要解啥呢？要解什么？不是很懂。啊？解这是什么？解跑酷是不是？哦，好，我懂他要干嘛了。真的是跑酷，真的是跑酷。就我这边踩了，然后他就绑起来，然后我再跳。
That's that.
哎，好
Settled.
现实跑酷没有现实啦，就是你不能踩到其他地方。
Revelio.
还有东西吗？好，我要太好了，我有多的，我终于有更多的框了。这个是这样，3柜要5个，哦，观音室也有，哦，升级，我可以先去。啊，这是哪边啊？不能骑乘进入是这样。啊，这个地图这边是什么东西？不能骑乘进入。哦，这个山哦，好，地图边界吧。这里也是营地哦。
Not the best.
The wizards will be defeated.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
安安，我只是想，拜拜哦。我只是想解一下那个，哎，城堡而已。哎，这下面也有一个，哎，解一下。这边怎么有一个？
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Revelio.
If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my.
费德罗特。 前面的区域以后再来探索。等级2，哦，这里还有一个，这里还有一个问号。
Revelio。
练习用甲，这边会在这边练习魔法。49块。这边有箱子。
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio。
哇，偷哪边的3块钱？好亮！好，解任务喽！
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
This way.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Oh.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never.
一片好意。
I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
What?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
这是我的魔药工具组。哦，好。
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain.
不过他的诅咒是什么诅咒啊？好像就只有提到说诅咒而已，没有，好像没有很那个。
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
他一直有在关心他的妹妹。晨露安安，出门一下，等等回来。出
Revelio。
恁兜有啥值钱的物件无？敢若是无。但是恁兜外口哪有箱啊？深红色魁地奇手套。
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
She is my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
有料吗?
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
所以你要去哪里啊？你要走啊？哦，好。
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
Rock
Rock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only a wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy!
I was only young. Put me down!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
No! 这边好多东西能丢哦，能丢的话，其实哦呼，不要不要，哎，好，能丢东西的话，其实会打蛮快的。哦，来了。
Your last mistake. Does Hogwarts in such arrogance?
等一下，等一下。
Descendo! Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Let's get
Expelliarmus!
this over with.
枪！哎，蹦！
Not quiet enough.
Levioso!
给扶起来！
I won't rest until you're
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
嗨，
Expelliarmus!
枪！哦干，我干！哦，没事，那是东西喷出来，我以为这游戏有做
Accio!
啊干，等一下，
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
我还以为这游戏有做那个断肢的系统，靠腰，吓死我了。
Expelliarmus!
Oh, little mooncalf.
Accio! Confringo!
Glance off of me.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Think you are?
Confringo! Confringo!
Put me down.
Levioso!
好，结束。
I confess, that was a bit more than I
Revelio.
bargained for. I tried to warn you.
体面午间校服，这是怎样？以前的村庄吗？我可以先收一收有什么东西。哇，有宝箱耶，60块。因为哥布林比较矮的关系，所以他们这边的那个帐篷也好矮啊。 看的压迫感好重。哇，51， 23等的手套。 我可以点一点天赋。
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
墓碑墓园
Revelio.
Oh, 熔炉
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
哦，那一间哦。这个在里面，外面哦，在里面。
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar.
水井
Revelio.
Oh. 啊，这个可以调查。
Sebastian, I've seen this
啊
before.
哦，
This house, the well, the
我知道这
view.
是哪里了。
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian,
哇，我认真在
this
看剧
house
情
did
的。
belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight.
所以这边是
You
之
have
前那个
Ranrock
那
and
个那个
Rookwood
教授
after
住
you
的地方吗？
because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Oh.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Here we go.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Oh.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Lumos.
Oh. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Here we go.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
地穴。这个地穴是哪一个地穴啊？是那个霍格华兹里面那个地穴吗？我干，还真的是啊，是那个霍格华兹里面那个地穴。
Sebastian, look.
哦。所以这边是那个教授的那个算是秘密基地吗？哦，哎，没有，突破了，真的是突破啊
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
How can I know what the fuck is this?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
所以塞巴斯蒂安是蛮好的朋友
I'll be in touch.
各方面来说。
Till then.
Revelio.
任务完成。好，我要去厕所了。等应该可以再解2个主线。好，厕所。等回来。 回来啦，保罗安安。刚去厕所了，不要玩这个梗，我不喜欢这个。这也不是梗，不要玩这种东西。好，可以继续了，喝水喝。伸懒腰。伸。来了。
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark, do not tell anyone.
Do not tell anyone. 大叔感，傻小了。OK， 任务。这2个解完，今天就先不玩这游戏了。对。 温家店拉维亚萨，这又是哪里？靠腰啊！都是一些很诡异的地方。
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
多标记一个地方，在这里。OK。抽爆了，好像没什么东西，笑死。哦，等一下，这里有一个奇兽。 路过了，顺便抓一下。这是什么兽？哦，
Do cooperate, won't you? There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
紫色巨铲，再抓一只。
Oh, no, you don't.
啊！过来！好，哈鲁卡在，哈鲁卡安安。
Professor Howard will never believe this.
看这附近有没有任务可以顺便解一下？这是营地吗？这是营地耶，可是没有宝箱的营地。 猫。哦，你怎么在这？
helping a poor old witch?
你好像有任务，可是我不想理你，拜拜。这附近是不是有一个梅林的那个？哦，有梅林的梅林。
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
不是啊，离太远了，我在最上面。啊，这边这个嘞，这边这个是怎样？它整个挡住哎，这个有想要让你打的意思吗？1、2、3呢？嗯？哦，在这。
Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
好喂，快闪安！哦，我的肚子开始痛了，天哪！肚子痛。没领的，没有，我早餐不是吃奶茶，我早餐吃什么？我忘了。
Revelio.
我早上吃2颗蛋跟1个包子，就这样。哦。
Revelio.
哦，我看到了，好。啊，这会滑下去。
Accio.
啊！啊！干！我又要再跑上去了。
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
啊，这很难调位置哎！我踩到那个碎石就会直接滑下去了。
Revelio. Accio.
这里不能着陆哦。
Expelliarmus! Accio!
我干他妈的这个鸡，他们也太屌了吧
Confringo!
他妈的大鸡鸡可以直接挡住哎！毕竟擅长唱跳 rap 篮球，好了啦，小黑子，他都已经凉了，不知道凉多久了。刚刚怎么了？哇！穿魔猫猫，我的手穿进去你的身体里啦！哇！
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
好麻烦哦。
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it.
Here we go.
First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Harlow is here.
Accio.
这是怎样？这是我可以对他干嘛吗
Confringo.
我干，好。 我们超级在地图边界。
I wonder what that does.
Accio. Confringo.
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Expelliarmus.
蛮力。
Descendo.
蛮力。
Confringo. Depulso.
OK.
That did it.
我看一下哦。我现在重点是要爬上去。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa。哦，这里啦。来，这里。哎。不够高，有没有办法再高一点？啊，这什么东西？哦，这里还有这箱子。我没有其他箱子了耶，我只有这个。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
好，所以我只能这样。想一下哦，我哪边的东西可以拿来用啊？嗯。不是啊，这跑不上去啊。
Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
不是啊，为什么我出不来？喂。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah? Ah? 那个箱子好像永远只会在那边呢。啊，这个我要怎么办？
Levioso.
Huh?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
这样哦，靠要坏掉了，所以不是用这个啊，这很脆弱呢。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
啊
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Right. What?
Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Accio.
Oh,
Wingardium Leviosa.
不是啊，这个就爬不上去啊！我要怎么上去
？Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
这样哦，哇靠！好
Revelio.
我好棒。
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Confringo.
我解谜大师。
Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Depulso. Glacius.
等一下。
Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
啊！我卡不住它。是要用这个卡住吗？
Confringo. Levioso.
好，用爆破的看来是不太好。
Glacius. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
卡不住它哎，所以不是这个原因。啊！我现在要对他做什么事情，我还真不知道。
Confringo.
啊
Depulso. Accio.
这样哦。
Well done.
哦，好好。他刚刚没有让我瞄准他，哇！
This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside.
我怎么觉得等一下要出
We'll
事
need to
情？
be careful once we get.
I hear them.
啊，电话，好妖。
Restrain the beast!
that hippogriff.
Get this thing back to Rook now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
哎，回来了，回来了！我等一下下去拿东西。哎，完蛋
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
主角真的是他我要拍命呢，就是要这样跑来跑去。
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
不能进去。哈。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso! Not the safest place to sneak into. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
If I have so much as a scratch on me,
Accio.
you'll be...
Ah, 算了。
Where did it go?
知识版。好。
Revelio. Trificus Totalis.
Ha ha! Time to teach this tiger. What a
哎，等一下，等一下，等一下。
Confringo!
Confringo.
Perhaps you ought to give Confringo!
Protego!
Levioso. Confringo.
Incendious!
Expelliarmus.
Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire, isn't it?
哇！
Alohomora.
哦，感谢绿豆的3个月续订。这边应该安全一点点，我先在这边挂一下机，我要下楼去拿东西。啊，我拿了一下东西，等等回来。哦哦。好，我等等回来。没事。 哎，回来了，好，可以继续了。喝水喝，晨晨安安。
Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Oh. 所以这里没东西啊？哦，这是干嘛用的？我懂。
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Who's this? I'm gonna enjoy Levioso. No!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
突袭呀、被突袭了，等级1。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oi. 我要往哪边走？
Expelliarmus.
.好诶，免费的骑兽，还有吗？哦，还有。还有吗
Revelio.
没有了。哦，这边好多钱。 所以他们这边是偷猎者，是不是啊？就一堆笼子，然后还有说那个鹰马的东西。嗯
Lumos.
不是啊。
Confringo.
哦，视框眼镜，视框眼镜是什么东西？它是给什么怪人用的吗？啊？哪个种族有4个眼睛
Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry.
哎呦，2个人做一只啦！有那么刺激吗？2个人做一只不好吗？你是多讨厌？哦，你把它丢下去了。哦吼！好诶，我可以骑大雕了，太好了，我有大雕。哎，火
There's
车
the
诶！
Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
快点，飞快点！它好稳哦，它比那个扫把稳好多。香安安，安安，兔兔。
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
It's incredible, isn't it？ 他破音呢，他真的很喊很大声呢。好诶。
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix.
哦，凤凰，对，他
Not
们要
sure
找
where he
凤
will
凰。
find
刚刚那
one.
个名
But
单
it
上面
also
也有凤
included
凰的
Hallow's
那
orders
个
to inspect that castle
那
for
个
the
什么，
poachers.
就是清单
Enough
上
to
面有凤
connect
凰。
Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. 鹰马在哈利波特的世界里，应该算是算什么？
Slow down now. There we go.
应该算法拉利的存在吧？刚路人经过，竟然没有想到那个。看一下啊，接下来是下一个任务是要去哪呢？天文学课程。但我一直按错哦，我真的哦，什么那个？因为按地图的时候很容易按成 RB， 我要切换那个地图，然后就不小心按成别的。
sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I'd never fall down a corner. What's wrong with you? Afraid of a staircase?
这边我希望这边会有那个呼噜焰可以用啊。这边我一直都没有遇到那个可以传送的传送点，都没有传送点。啊，有了，终于有了，天文塔。
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
我怎么觉得他还没讲完就跳掉了？
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Under your own. How?
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold
Hi,
didn't
Dadava.
stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
他真的很冷。
Dismissed.
看，冷到发抖。
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar.
星界观察器。
You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
我的肚子开始叫了。干。
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
为2，哎，我要去哪里啊？15，10，那我要怎么下去啊？这你要我跳下去是不是？哇！
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
嗯，这个点到底在哪？ 啊，返回任务区，不是啊？这不是只有一条路吗？我要去哪？啊？哦，靠腰哦，这里还有楼梯啦！看
Confringo! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Amit thinks he knows everything. He can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
还以为刚刚那个标志是要我跳下去的，原来不是，只是要我走下去了。哎
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
好诶，观星，我可以拿望远镜看星星。说真的，我还真没有，就是现实中还真没有玩过这种东西。
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
好啦，走路啦，靠腰啊！
It is
你
good
不
to
能
leave
边
the
走
glass
边
from
讲
now
吗
and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not
Revelio.
as tidy as I expected.
龙氏浴缸。OK，
Accio. Confringo.
应该
Revelio.
是这里吧？
More cobwebs.
Oh.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
应该是它吧？可是我不知道怎么用，这样哦。
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
哦，拼图啊！哎，好哎，天琴座。
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them.
啊，对，突然发
This
现
is
他
only
叫
the
阿密特。
beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription.
Oh, 又有一个会妖精语
practically
的。
fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
好诶，天文学课程完成。这个我是不是可以一直玩它，还是不行？
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower
看来
at
是不
night.
行。
What a view.
I have heard of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
哦，终于有费格教授的任务了。好，现在好像都一次会有2个任务嘛，对不对？哦，重返正轨，结果是直接主线了吗？后面这些就全是哇！等一下，现在的等级已经到20等哦，我才22哎，哥，所以这游戏也要练等吗？哦，我说也要，是因为前一款要练，对。好。今天先这样，哎，不对，不是先这样，现在先这样，我晚上再继续玩，可以先休息一下，储存游戏。没有啦，我会继续开啦，我会开到晚上，我吃完晚餐再继续。对，现在可以先聊天嘛，我们聊个天。怎样？还是要继续打？现在3点16分，3点16，3点16，哎。又漂移了，这个我的这个手把已经好像国2买的吧？到现在多久了？干10几年了，我的天！它会微微的偏移，我要笑死。看一下任务，等一下我刚储存了吗？好，储存。我看一下哦，塞巴斯蒂安、娜，这2个我会想要先解掉，然后后面的就慢慢来了。后面的，这个幻影员我不知道东西他妈在哪，靠腰。中间那2颗已经没办法感应了，太惨了吧？你说那2个类比遥感了，已经完全不能动了。这个我不想要破，干！我不想要破扫把，妈的！破扫把要花好多钱。巴道夫蒙波，晚上的话应该就先把下面这几个这个家庭小精灵，然后那个兄弟的守护者、孩子跟血脉这个解掉，解掉之后解一个那个主线。对，应该就这样。哇，我主线其实没有打很多哎，突然发现。买游戏春特14号啊，快了哎，你说春特快到了。好，今天现在先这样，不是今天。我想要来用一点别的东西，喝，月夜安安，喝水喝，